interceptors are back, and braver than ever. We follow their every move as they hunt down and lock up the lawbreakers. From inside their high-tech pursuit cars, on the streets with their highly trained police dogs, and on the shoulder of their firearms officers. The interceptors. High speed, high octane, and back with a bang.
Let's light the fires and burn some tires.
Put the box on.
Coming up, a midnight tea pack doesn't quite go to plan. The door goes in and the tasers are drawn when a man is allegedly assaulted. And drink driving hits new heights.
Go put your car key up there.
Whenever they roll out, interceptors know there's a chance their lives could be in danger before their shift is over.
I personally have been threatened by people with knives. I was unfortunate enough to get stabbed once. Crossbow, knuckle dusters, sticks, bats. Once tasered a dude who came with a knife and a fork, but that sounded bizarre at the time. He was out with a knife and a fork, but it was a sharp knife.
Get your knees, no! On your knees!
Whatever the circumstance, the slightest hint of a weapon, and interceptors take the situation deadly seriously. It's the small hours near Bishop Auckland, and a call has just come in about a potentially violent situation.
Been some sort of domestic disturbance at the house, or some sort of assault. They're like somebody's been assaulted badly, or they've even been slashed with a knife or a bottle. That person's made their way to a random house, asking for a bit of help. Suspect's been identified. He's at his home address at the minute, so we've been asked to attend as a taser asset.
Blue lighting it to the scene in the Mark III series, PC Stu Cheney. Known to fellow interceptors as Kung Fu Panda, Stu's a keen martial artist. Even so, the Panda will be glad of his taser tonight.
So the latest update is this gentleman if you call him that, has potentially stabbed somebody with a screwdriver. He's fled the address, so we're going to need to find him and get a hold of him.
There's never a cop when you want one. They're all here.
Stu arrives to find a major police presence. The suspect is holed up in a house around the corner. The man he's alleged to have attacked has fled to an address where paramedics are treating his injuries.
As a result, this guy's been punched into a chair, punched potentially unconscious, beaten up around the head, and then he's not sure if he's been sprayed badly, so we don't know. He's got about 1 inch cut to the top of his head, cuts to his cheek, to there. A lot of blood around his face.
Local cops don't paint a pretty picture. The alleged victim isn't sure what happened, but a clearer story soon starts to emerge.
I don't think he's been stabbed, do you?
No.
He mentioned earlier on glass. I think he's been glassed.
I think he's been glassed. Right.
Hang on, my three. I expect this gentleman's disclosed to the occupants of the house he visited to that he believes he's actually been glassed. Hit with a pint glass as opposed to stabbed. Lovely, thank you. I'll let him know.
Taser is authorised. Time to roll out.
Where we going?
Do you know where it is?
It's just literally walking.
Yeah, well, we're just going to walk, mate. So hang fire till we get there.
The suspect has been tracked to a house a few streets away. And he's in for a rude awakening. As coppers surround the property, Stu takes the lead. A silhouette looms up at the door and locks it.
Keys in the door, you've just locked it. You must find the key, mate. She's just locked the door 20 seconds ago.
The suspect isn't budging.
Craig, don't be silly, just come on out.
And tensions are rising in the street. Until the suspect appears at an upstairs window.
What have I done? What have I done wrong?
Right, you know what you've done. We need to speak about what's gone on earlier.
Not the door, man.
It's going in.
Get the bin, man.
Yeah, don't be silly. So you'll have to end up paying for it.
Get the door not there.
Come on down. Come on.
You go on the phone, get the door.
The man is goading the cops to knock down the door.
Are we down?
I would go. Not the door, come get it.
Well, we will be. But it's a lot easier and cheaper for you if you come down.
Take that. Think I'm going to bother about that?
Well, we're not paying
Get
for
a
it.
bit young.
Huh?
And he's about to get his wish.
We'll be looking to force entry to the door as best we can. It's a steel frame door. And once the door goes in, then we'll have to go in and ask them to come out nicely.
But before they can unleash the big red key, the suspect returns to deliver a chilling balcony speech.
You better make yourself.
There goes the big red key.
Alright, okay. What have you got there?
Yeah, help.
What have you got
I
there?
can't play that.
What have you got?
You need them.
Interceptors take threats like that very seriously.
Sean, there's no firearms markers on this guy, I think, is there?
No, there isn't. One thing that worries me is there was a burglary at a garage last week down Haldony Weir, where there was a crossbow and 6 balls taken.
Right,
They haven't turned up yet.
right. Well, he's just said the best of armed police will be coming in here.
Yeah, well, like I said, I heard that.
With a stolen crossbow and 6 bolts unaccounted for after a nearby burglary, the suspect's bravado is suddenly ringing all kinds of alarm bells.
If you're not happy, we'll pull the plug and bring the RV up.
I don't know what he's got. He could have anything.
Right.
He could have anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interceptors have laid siege to a house after a man locked inside allegedly glassed someone.
No, got the door, come get it.
The suspect dared the cops to break in, backing up his challenge with worrying threats.
And make yourself prepared for coming in here.
Alright, okay. What have you got there?
Yeah, help.
What have you got
I
there?
can't play that.
What have you got?
You need them.
And Interceptor Stu Cheney has just learned that a deadly weapon was recently stolen in the area.
Inspector, is that you?
Yes.
Just to update you, may sway things or sway your decision. There's concerns from the local officers that a crossbow was stolen in a burglary nearby, which has not yet been recovered, inclusive of bolts. The guy's already suggested to us that if we're going in, we'd best have armed response.
The Interceptors are taking no chances.
No, he hasn't produced anything. It could just be all bravado and wind.
It's a big decision. Call in armed response or rise to the man's challenges.
Not the door.
These are the kind of choices that define a copper.
Just hang fire before you start anything.
They can be life or death. And tonight, they're going in.
Happy for the dog to go in.
Yeah.
Taser first, followed by dog. Dog on lead, obviously pursues in the address as well. I think it'll be arrested in some.
Right.
No firearms, but not unarmed. follow the dots of their tasers upstairs, where the lights are off.
Craig, get up off the bed. Get up off the bed. Get up off the bed.
Off the bed now.
Get off
You
the bed.
move
Get
out, out, out.
Get off the bed.
Get your hands against that wall now.
Do as you're told. Do it now.
Stand still. Stand still, you were told.
There's no sign of a weapon, and with the threat from a 50,000-volt taser, the suspect comes in meek as a lamb.
Craig, you're under arrest on suspicion of assault, alright? Do not pursuing.
He's soon safely locked in the van. But after goading and threatening interceptors, he can count himself lucky that no more than his pride was wounded.
Sorted.
Form to fill in.
More forms to fill in. Right. All he's had is a red dot. It's done the job straight away. It's been no harm, no injury. He's just had a lot of bravado. I think he likes the attention. But he's come with us, so no one's been injured, no one's been hurt. Just a new door to pay for. So we'll get that sorted in due course. A little bit of his pride.
The suspect was later released. The injured man didn't press charges, and no further action was taken with regard to the alleged assault with a pint glass. The stolen crossbow was never recovered, and the man was not connected with its disappearance.